Hey, you, friends, family, and strangers. Look at the plane. The plane! Speaking of capturing things unplanned on video like you just saw with the plane, today, you and I are headed to the Best Buy to purchase a Insta360 X4. Maybe the salesmanships will talk me into an X5. It's a camera that doesn't just record one horizon 360, but any axis 360 at all times, utilizing a two-way camera, but most of all, utilizing a lens that brings in an image in any direction, no matter what. This motherfucker shoots up to 8K, I think, which I'll never use. I'm not shooting a freaking IMAX film. But this camera is so bad pimping, the lowest K it runs is 5K. I'm more of a 3K guy, but hey, pretty much what I'm saying is Dougalo Nation is bumping up to 5 to 8K. Okay? I've also purchased already some selfie sticks and a new tripod and a little remote clicker and all kind of fun stuff for our camera-ing life. And we just have a life of nonsense coming at you quick. Also, we need to take a few more of these to storage, probably with the new camera, because I want to try to see what you experience when you like stick one of those Insta360s like straight up. Because some people just want a whole ass shot of the top of their car or something across the street they didn't otherwise notice. And that's what this camera does. Why not? Just in case it turns out to be something cool that we did today, I thought I would make a video of it. So please, gather your things, and let's do it. Loser. The good news is, well, it did say 99 degrees. Now it says 97 degrees inside this car. Thank goodness it cooled off a couple degrees. There is one more brief matter before the court this morning before we proceed to Best Buy. Bon appetit. This customer right here just rolled up in his private vehicle and everything, you know, normal customer, and then collected some carts to go into the store with. I can relate to that. Normally when I go into like Myers or Walmart, lately, I didn't used to, but lately I have been putting my camera down so people don't think they're being spied on. Lately, I'll just take a cart up to the store with me when I pass 20, 25, 30 carts on my way up when you pass the cart corral. This guy took that to a whole new level, as you just saw. Now, it's possible he could work here, sure, and was just coming back off his break or something. I don't know. Either way, I can dig his vibe. Congratulations, you have arrived. Let's get on in here and drop about 450 bucks. My fucking legs have been so damn sore lately. Every time I get out of my car, I probably look drunk because I can not walk or stand up straight at all for about 2 freaking minutes. Apparently, Best Buy is now outfitted with studio rooms where you can test out home theater systems. I didn't even know home theater systems were a thing anymore, but Best Buy's bringing them back. I wish they would bring back their awesome selection of concert DVDs that they used to have. We're in, baby. Shiny, new unboxing coming your way in a few moments. There's a famous video of a chick about to base jump off a cliff, and she's crying hysterically, and she has giant boobs. And because of those 3 things, the video became insanely popular, circling the corners of the internet over and over. Well, idiots in the comments were saying, way too many idiots in the comments were making up stories about what she was holding in her hand, and it was all false. One person said she's holding the ashes of her dead son, who was a base jumper, so she's doing this for him, which is why she was crying, which is 100% false. What she was actually holding in her hand is the same thing this lady is holding in her hand, which is the bottom of the selfie stick, and the camera, it takes the image from both sides and kind of images out the main part of the selfie stick when you're holding it. Yeah, I guess you'll see what I mean later when we get into how this works. But anyone with a brain and enough time to waste was writing back like, yeah, actually in real life she's just holding her Insta360 selfie stick. But this was a video shooting in all directions, showing the full base jump and everything. I don't know of any cameras that can really do what this thing does. And this is not an impulse buy. Looked into this for a couple weeks, did a lot of research and things, and thought, yeah, this will be cool. Let's try it. Let's go home and unbox it when it's, where it's not 95 degrees. I hope nobody steals my new camera when I'm in Walmart. I stuck it down under the seat, disguised as a harmless piece of fat man fast food garbage. By the way, before I forget to let you know, because some people are going to ask, that camera at Best Buy today cost your boy $464. I spent so much damn time in Walmart that I actually forgot I was still here at Best Buy and parked way over here. Always take your cart back, even if it's an 8-mile walk. All right, I dug through the trash to get the camera because I wanted it to ride right up here with Daddy on the way home. Look up here, guys, on the hill. Giant bunnies, guys. Giant rabbit bunnies, guys. Guys, look. Giant bunny rabbits, guys. Guys. See them? Giant rabbits, guys. Whew. I'll tell you what, this Baja Blast Mountain Dew packs a little punch. I wonder why. But don't worry about that, because we have something very important that has to be done right now. And that's this, baby. You know you want to watch this whole thing dissolve. You freaking liar. You know you do. Watch. Put it on the bacon, and the bacon will disappear. Watch. Yep. If you don't want to see this, then I guess you're just going to have to skip ahead. So I think this is a fun time. Look, check this out. Check this out, baby. You know this is satisfying as shit. And you might say, that's a waste of water, dickhead. That's a waste of water. No, it ain't. You ever heard of gravity? There's not one fucking water molecule on the earth going anywhere. It'll cycle up and down forever. The only thing going somewhere is the money I'm spending to do this right now. Like a dumb goon dick. Look, it's getting there. It's kind of like my tolerance, just dwindling away. I gotta take a little break, get me something to drink. Whew, that was a good ass drink. Alright. Just like you wanted. Just like you begged for. I thought about standing out in my backyard like my uncle used to do and spray dog turds to dissolve them with a garden hose, but I just decided I'd just get some ice instead. Look at all those people rocking out to Dougalo Nation. That's not an AI generated image at all. Alright. It's time to open this camera. But before we do, I found these things on the box to be pretty interesting. It says 8K 30 frames per second or 5.7K 60 frames per second. The 5.7K might be the lowest clarity rate it has, which is what I will use. I'll use whatever the lowest is, which I thought was 5, but it might be 5.7. But up to 60 frames per second on that, you really only need 30 frames per second on anything that is 1080 HD or above, so whatever. Anyways, most likely you found this video because you're looking into buying the Insta360 X4 yourself, so you already know what the video options look like. It says shoot first and frame later. You don't have to really worry about missing too much around you that you want to include in your feature video. You can scroll over and select what you want in the frame after the fact, after the principal photography is done on the project. You can switch to show the selfie stick or make the selfie stick invisible, which is kind of cool. Also, it says active HDR video, which I do not know what that means. Flow rate stabilization, which is effective for anywhere you want to look at in the 360 frame. 360 degrees refers to like one radius. I wish there was a better name for it, because with this camera, you're not just looking in 360 degrees. You're looking anywhere you want. Up, down, left, right. It'd be kind of cool if it was worded that way, I guess is what I'm saying. 27 MP 360 video. That's pretty cool. You can render a photograph of everything around you and it will show up like a huge wide picture, if that makes sense. So I don't think I'll be using that much, but who knows, it might be a lot of fun, might have to. There is single lens mode as well, which is a 4K 60 frames per second mode. This box will contain also removable lens guards, which is very important. Now, what's this say? Waterproof up to 10 meters, 33 feet. So that would be about a little shy of 15 PSI. That's pretty good. And 33 feet, that's a deep swimming pool. So, also it says AI-powered editing. So I've seen people use these cameras and just throw the editor into AI mode, and then it just kind of like picks points of reference where there's action or someone talking, I think. I'm too much of a control freak for that. I don't think the AI would pull off the specific thing I want, nor do I have an interest in that. I don't make videos just to have a video. I make videos to thoroughly and completely express my cinematic artistic vision to try to get that vision onto a screen. In this box, you have a standard lens guard, type C to C cables, protective pouch, lens cloths, the camera itself, the Insta360 X4. You have a quick start guide, and you have a warranty card. Let's open it. I don't know why I am timid to do this. I guess I'm one of those hoarders that keeps boxes and bags, and I don't want to mess this box up. Easy enough so far. Let's see. It is airtight, and the bottom of the box is very slowly falling away from the lid. Matter of fact, I can't even get it. Ta-da! I don't know what's behind here. Maybe the quick start guide. Here's the camera itself. Beautiful. It feels heavy, which is good because it will be easy to find in a backpack or your pocket or whatever. I like that. I don't know why, but I like that it's a little bit heavy. It feels like it's not going to break, I guess, is the main thing. So I just peeled off this screen protector. There's another protector on this top lens here. I don't want to scratch the lens trying to get the plastic off of it. That contact lens has been removed. Let's flip it over and do the other one. Alright, contact lens off on the back. Unplug the battery and insert a micro SD card that meets UHS 13V30 standards. So, I can't believe I forgot to buy a new SD card today, but I do have a couple micro SD cards. So as you see, the battery comes out just like that. I believe the micro SD card goes in here somewhere, maybe, yeah, right in there. By pinching these two buttons together, we take the battery out and put the micro SD card right in there. I don't know if I have an SD card that would have much space for any length of an 8K video. I'm actually going to go ahead and plug this camera in real quick while I go get my SD card. You know how a lot of times you'll get like earbuds from the store and they have their first charge already in them? Well, I don't know if that's the case or not. Books in here, ready to go. Nice. You can put stickers on stuff if you want. Alright, here are some lens protectors with a full demo on how to install them. That's cool. Here is the case. It looks like a 1990s cigarette pouch that your mama used to have when she was racking up her Marlboro miles. It unzips just like thusly, and it has a cool protector case and another little guide that comes with it, a lens cloth, a recharge cable. And now that I have this case, I will stick this in here just for fun. What do you know? That's a camera. Looks like a little pencil bag or something. Alright, let's plug this bad duty in. Just like this. As long as it's type C, you should be good. I'm going to set it like that because you can't lay it on the lens, you scratch the lens. Time to go find an SD card. I can't find my micro SD cards anywhere. They're most likely in a box in my garage, which is okay because I only had very limited data space on the ones I had anyways, so it is time to go buy the biggest and baddest micro SD card that has ever existed. What the fuck happened last night? I thought I partied hard on ecstasy. Holy fuck.
None of our porch lights came on like they normally would, making this walk kind of creepy.
Right now, for the first time in my entire life, I am operating a motor vehicle after consuming alcohol. I think I'm okay though. What are you gonna do, People go to dinner and drink like 2 giant mugs all the time and drive home, which I don't recommend. I don't even recommend what I'm doing, because let's say like you have a blinker out and the Kappas want to stop you for that, and you're just going to give him a look like, crap, hope he doesn't smell anything fruity or sweet on my breath. And just that thought in your head might make you look nervous. And the right cop will come along and make the right amount of fuss out of nothing. All right. Got us an SD card. Like 512 gigabytes. I don't even know how that's possible on a micro SD card. And every single one of the micro SD cards at Walmart come with an adapter, which is I was surprised by. And I would not have guessed that you could buy a micro SD card with several hundred GB of data storage on them. So I asked my friendly AI computer machine if this specific one would work with my new camera, and it said yes, but it mentioned there's like a format or type or something like that, and I couldn't match that on the SD card itself. So hopefully it works. All the other stuff is there, meets the requirements. Come up here, I gotta tell you something. A little dog treat jumped out on that one, baby. Look what else we got at Walmart today, boys and girls. The movie Rust. This is the movie where Alec Baldwin shot and killed somebody, and the prop master is the one who went to prison. I'm not trying to make a joke about that, but I guess I was trying to make it sound funny, but it's not funny at all. It's actually the worst fucking thing ever. After he's sentenced to hang for the accidental killing of a local rancher. I didn't catch the irony until just now. Let's watch it. The battery is still charging, I think, indicated by that red light. I wonder how long it takes to drain the battery completely while using the camera, and I wonder how long it takes to fully charge. It is time now to install this into the camera. Made too many enemies, motherfucker, yeah. Alright, let's open this bad chicken. The micro SD card comes in this thick piece of plastic, which reminds me of when my dad's great step-uncle gave me a coin. I don't know if it was a $50 or a Canadian quarter or what the hell it was. He wanted me to have it, but he took 2 thick pieces of plastic from like a food container, and he stapled all around the coin to, I guess, protect the coin. But what it actually did, more than anything, was help to remind me that that coin was a coin I should not be trying to use or spend or anything. Fun little childhood story for you. A lot of my childhood stories are horrendous and are not appropriate to speak of, actually. But that one, that was a good memory, I guess. Look how tiny this thing is. I'm afraid I'll drop it in my coffee. I'm actually gonna get my coffee out of the way as a precaution. How much video can fit on 512 GB? And I know it's going to give me various quality, so there's going to be various answers depending on the quality of the video, blah, blah, blah. Generally, you can expect to store 10 to 15 hours of 4K video, 4 to 80 hours of 1080p video on a 512 GB drive, according to redtigercam.com. It would be really cool if this camera would let me select your basic bitch 1080p video capturing, because I would use it. For what I do, I don't need 4K. I certainly don't need 8K. I need to install the brand new SD card. You see here how it is open, the charge port. You just slide it in place by sliding that button. And now it's locked. Squeeze these two buttons together to let the cat out of the bag, because your SD card goes right in there like we said earlier. And she goes in, I believe, just like this. Now that tiny little card is right in there. I just used my thumbnail to set it in just like that. Now, put the battery back in. This appears to be the power button. I hit it once, then I did not hold it for any length of time. And that's select a language. Yeah, I hit the touch screen. Please download the Insta360 app to activate your camera. Let's go to the Mofoing Play Store. I'm going to type in Insta360 X4 app. A bunch of sponsored garbage. I don't see one with a fancy little check beside it, which is fucked. Insta360 app's all it says. And it has this picture, the little yellow circle. I don't see anything verifying that it is verified by Play Protect or the App Store. So, here's hoping. She's loading, boys. So while that is installing or downloading, the camera is sitting here in what appears to be a awake but power saver mode. The lights are on, indicating body cam active, but the screen is off, so it is patiently waiting. If I hit the power button again to wake the screen back up, it still says that. It says download the app. I like where you can set up a device and then on the app control it, whatever. I don't know if you can see a preview on your phone of what you look like in the selfie you're about to take or whatever. World of possibilities. The camera did chime and shut off due to inactivity, so it's definitely a battery saver. I'm just going to sit here and watch a little TV while I wait. Stop looking at me. I'm trying to watch TV. It's about a guy who killed a guy. It's a murder show. It's murder porn. It's late night murder porn. It's pretty fucky, you know? This says 100%, but nothing else is happening yet. I'm waiting for the open option, open app option. The app is ready. Welcome to Insta360 app. You have to be at least 13 years or older. Huh. Wonder why. And you have read and fully agree to user service agreement and privacy policy. I have not, but I'm going to pretend that I have. Don't allow. No thanks. I don't need my location being known to my camera. Log in your account. That's annoying. I wish I could just use the fucking camera. I had to give the Insta360 company my email address for some reason. What kind of shooting scenario should I pick? Let's do road bicycles. Not sure what the fuck the difference could be. Outdoor sports. Yeah, we'll go camping. Sure, we'll go mountaineering. I don't know about running or hiking. That's not getting sane here. We might do a little bit of walking and let our legs propel us forward. Are we doing ice and snow activities? Most likely not. Sure, we'll travel. We'll do some live recording on this. I don't know about family moments. I don't really have what you would call a family. Members of my family will not speak to me. And let's see. Will I record pets or road trips? Sure. Will I dive into water, do some boating? Sure. Will I paddle? Will I swim? Will I surf or sailing? Nah. Will I get on a sand buggy, snowmobile, dirt bike, or an ATV? Sure, why not? Fuck it. Will I go skydiving? Sure, that'll never happen ever. Actually, let's take that away. In case it sends me crap I will never read, just like the rest. Ball sports. Ball sports. I can think of a ball sport for you. Playing with testicles is not an option. Okay, fine. I guess we'll just go with fucking basket. Professional shooting, video creating. Sure, why not? Drones. I'll learn more about drones. Here we go. Phone settings. Please turn on Wi-Fi again and return to App Connect. Please allow the app to obtain locate permission. I don't know why, but why not? All right, it's trying to connect to a nearby device, so I will power on the camera again. Connecting device. Connected to the app, baby. See, that should happen without me giving my email address, without me connecting to my Wi-Fi. Like, these two devices can connect out in the middle of a forest without Wi-Fi around. So on your phone, you have to find the Wi-Fi, that is the Wi-Fi network that's provided by the camera, and then use the little password that the display on the camera will give you. Your X4 camera includes 6 months of Insta360 Plus. I do not want cloud storage. I do not want camera backup. And I do not want share video option, whatever the fuck that is. It says, install the lens guard. Rotate clockwise to install, ensuring the groove is aligned. Okay, I will do that. That is very good advice. The little time to put on our contact lenses. Nice and clean. Oh, yes. Apparently, just like that. Motherfucker. Why is it so fucking hard to do, you bitch? There it is. They do lock in place. So apparently that's it. It seems suspiciously uninvolved. Now I think this camera is going to walk me through a little tutorial. Slide down to access settings. Slide right to access Insta360 Plus. I don't want that, so fuck off. Eat my ass. There's settings, I guess. How about just record a new video? Let's get to playing around here, why don't we? Slide left from the edge of the screen to access shooting parameters. There's me, you biatch, finally. This is cool. So I slid up, and I can go way up to 8K. I can go down to 4K, which is a relief, because the box didn't say you could go that low. Frame rate at 30 is good for me. Now what? So I am sliding around to change it from facing me to facing away from me. I will just scroll around. Check this out, dude. The new camera is currently on take a photograph mode. I have more space for photographs than the display has room to show me. So it just says 99
99 plus. Switch this to video mode. Switched it to 18 hours currently available on the car, but I don't know how to actually capture video yet. Like, fucking do it. It doesn't matter, like, when you are capturing video, it doesn't matter where you're scrolling to on here, because you can change the angle, any angle you want, in editing after the capturing is done. Next, let's get familiar using the buttons. Shutter button. Tap the shutter button to take a photo or video. Love it. Now we're taking a video. So look, we're taking a video of what looks to be like my kitchen, but when I play it back, I can change the angle after the fact, and it's taking a video of everything in all directions, I think. All right, let's go to the menu. See if that worked the way I understood it. Slide this area to adjust the viewing angle. Got it. Long speed to speed up playback. Cool. Got it. Now what? Cool. Stop. Do something. What the fuck? Play it back. I can change the angle after the fact, and it's taking a video of everything. You see that blurry line where the two lenses connect the image? That was kind of interesting. Oh my god, during this time, what was happening in front of me? What was happening on me? I'm going to play with this for a while and see about editing it, getting the video editor going. I am playing with the video clips in the Insta360 app. I'm trying to figure out how to take the Insta360 watermark off of the final render, which I know can be done. That is the first thing I researched a couple different times to make double, triple sure could be done before I bought this camera, but I forget entirely how it's done. So I'm going to chill out and get that figured out. So I played with that first clip and chose my angles and then saved it, but it had the watermarks, and I got to figure out how to disable the watermark. Then after that, I'm probably going to take this new camera outside on the balcony. I want to see what it can do, like nighttime, time lapse. There's a feature on there called Star Lapse, I think. Look at this. Perfect for a long selfie stick or any kind of selfie stick or tripod or whatever.
Excuse me. Silly me, I thought spaghetti meant pasta.
Oh, we are in the spirit of Jalloween now, baby. We might be on to something here, boys. We might be on to something here, boys. Kinda looks like hot garbage either way, I'm noticing.
The Insta360 sucks at night. I'm assuming there's a night mode setting that I will discover in due time. See these decorations in my window, and they look like crap, but that's okay, because we love crap.
All right, cool. You get it. I've been waiting about 300 miles to do this. You ever shit at a rest stop? Neither have I. It's not worth the risk. You might get monkeypox on your butthole. Hang on! Good morning. It's the next fucking morning and stuff. I'm getting ready to fry up some taters.
and throw some liquid egg product in there and some seasoning, some knockoff brand Mrs. Dash, more like Mr. Dash your ass, save a buck, but get a knockoff. Or look at that. I thought this was Mrs. Dash because it says salt-free dash, flavorful, original seasoning blend. But it's not Mrs. Dash. It's just Dash. That's some punk-ass bullshit if you ask me. But anyways, I'm gonna put you back to bed for a little bit because I like to listen to my YouTubes and stuff while I cook and drink my coffee, and I don't need you horning in on my copyrights and things. All right, bye. Why in the F word sandwich are all my videos outside way too effing bright, dude? This is what I was attempting to capture last night. Let's put the Insta360 Think Bold sticker on the sticker board properly. And where do I want the new sticker? I think last night I was saying it could go here, but the region of the map that needs a new town the most would be right there. And there she is, dear friends. The new sticker is in place. Aliens, pop farts. We now have the new Insta360 sticker. The Runs DMC. We have slippery creamy steamy. We have Ploppa John's, Coca-Cola, Pop It Like It's Hot. Pop It Like It's Hot. Starbucks coffee, one of my favorites, doo-doo tea. Turds and Captain Chunks. Yeah, I think Starbucks coffee is pretty genius. Oh yeah, I forgot. Ham Turder Helper down here, so. My videos taken outside are too bright. An overexposed video on the Insta360 X4 is a common issue in very bright outdoor condition. Here are the most effective ways to fix this, starting with the simplest. The first thing to check is that your camera's exposure is actually set to auto. Set EV to a negative value. Alright, got her on standard light settings now, so let's go outside and see what we get. I gotta put a shirt on because I'm too fat, might scare the neighbors. You gotta be aware, but there ain't no denying that. It's hit to be square. Ba-dum, ba-da-da-da. Alright, last time we were out here it was way too bright for anything. Let's see about now. Let's go back inside where you belong. Quit fucking off. Done got me a stick. I can go way up highs like this, Harrison's. Can point it at my light. You can get real close to my light there if you want. Whatever. Let's jam this in some holes and see what we can find. If you know what I mean. Let's go in here and look at my HVAC systems, dude. Alright, see that hole up there? See that hole up there? I think it's time we take a look in that hole like a doctor would. You got anything cool? Probably nothing, right? Probably just a hole. Teleportationals, dude.
Got a fucking Jimmy rig on it. Look at all my souvenir bottles, dude. That's kind of cool. You can spy on a lot of motherfuckers to stick your camera up in your cubicle. Alright, so now we're on this fucking warpath, dude. See, now the damn video is going to be way too dark. And outside it's way too bright. I was in there taking a big fat poo earlier. I was watching this documentary about aliens, dude. Alright. Quit fucking around. Alright. For the umpteenth time. Let's see if I can go outside. And anything registers on the video. Or is it just another whiteout again? Let's see. Well, in the display it actually looks like it's working. We'll see. Something tells me this will work this time. But what does it look like inside my dryer vent? Yeah, but what does it look like if we pretend that this is security footage up in the corner? That's how a bitch go down the slide right there. Getting ready to head out finally. Got the new camera to do what I've been wanting it to do finally, and it comes with a little weed pouch. Check this out, dude. So I got my extra pimped out tripod, and it goes right on that thing right yonder. The case can just go right over top this bitch, just like that. And I just zip it around, and it protects it, baby. Alright now, first order of business. This remote control needs to go with the TV, obviously. I feel like every time I move, which is about every 3 months these days, I always misplace a remote control or a power cable to a television.
Like, look, Dick, it don't take a rocket surgeon to figure out that your daughter's fire ass hot.
That's gonna do it for this old video. The time has come, finally, to pack up this campsite, to piss on this fire, and to head back to the wee old apartment. Basically, I just wanted to test out my new camera for the most part. And I do plan to get back into a better upload routine with some stuff going down. But right now, your boy is here and busy trying to get stuff into storage, kind of get the apartment geared back down. You know, because I've been here in the apartment, it has been slightly difficult lately to do a lot of this stuff. Dougalo Nation style camping, traveling, sightseeing, and things like that. But that is still the future, and dare I say, near future of Dougalo Nation. So, thanks for hanging out. You know, it's not for everybody. Some people think the channel's depressing because I talk about my real life. And some people think it's absolutely stupid because I sit on the shitter and tell dick jokes sometimes. Boom! It might be crap, but hey, people love crap. So what are you gonna do, eh? You know, if we whip them out together at the same time and drop them on the table, she's gonna pick a dick. Could be mine, could be yours, either way. A dick's getting picked. And I'll be back at some point. Most likely, potentially, if the riots don't break out and the Lord is willing and the creek don't rise. But until then, don't be a douche.